Hello! Welcome everyone. Hello. Oh, where am I? Help. Why am I not here? Hello? Here I am! That was weird. Hi! Hello! You might be like, Cat, why is the background different? Yeah, that's cause summer camp. I'm doing my best here. I mean, like, look, I went down to, you know, down the way a bit until I found some woods and water. As far as the movies tell me, those are required for summer camps. Right? Can anyone confirm if those are required for summer camps? I think they are. I don't know. I also am a desert rat, so like I've never been to a summer camp, and I don't even think the summer camps here have forest or water. Yeah, no, you wouldn't get forest or water at these summer camps around where I grew up. So yeah, we're here. Now you might be asking, Kat, who made this background? Amazing, wonderful, awesome artist who made the tea background that I use. Hello, my brain is okay. Here's the who made the background, and then we'll just pin that shit for this stream, you know. There we go. Now it's all pinned and ready to go, baby. Not how, it's who, but you know. It's fine. But yeah, there's a link to the person who made the background. They made the tea background I also used. They're lovely, they're amazing, they're fabulous. Now you might be asking yourself, Kat, what's the plan for today's stream? 1, it's early. Why are you early? Easy. I forgot. Well, I didn't really forget. See, normally where I live, we do our 4th of July celebration on the 3rd because we don't want to deal with traffic. So we do a big fireworks show like a mile from my house. Like the area I live in does like a big fireworks show. Like big one, like a mile away from my house. And it's fun, it's great, but we do it on the 3rd to avoid traffic and like to avoid people from like other areas coming, because we don't want to deal with them. We did not do that this year, which is why I made the schedule the way I did, because I figured, okay, I'll do it myself, and then like on the actual 4th, we'll just have some funny, silly times for people who don't want to bother going outside. Except, no, that did not happen. They're having their celebration tonight, and I don't think I could mentally handle the idea of streaming while there's explosions happening outside of my room. And just hearing that all fucking night, and especially the big show that's a mile away from my house, like right? So we're just we're gonna be here, and we're gonna have fun at our summer camp, right in early midday, right? Which might as well be like the ass crack of dawn for bats, right? So like, you know, we got that right? Like people wake up at ass crack of dawn during summer camp. I'm honestly, I don't know anything about summer camps. I don't know anything. I've tried like looking at summer. I tried to. I did. I used to pester my parents all the time. I'm like, can I go to summer camp? And they'd be like, no, you think we got the money for summer camp, kid? And I'm like, maybe? And they're like, fuck no, we don't. What's wrong with you, child? So yeah, I've never been to summer camp. I grew up broke as shit. So yeah. Although I do like this background. You know what? It's just beautiful nature. Beautiful nature. Let me just get behind chat box. Show off all the beautiful nature. It's gorgeous, lovely, amazing, fabulous. I adore it. You know, what have you. But who's it, what's it, what not, you know? Why is my arm cutting through my sleeve? Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Okay, a little bit of life maintenance. Real fucking quick. Why are you cutting through the arm? Why are you cutting through my arm? What about it is making you cut through my arm? You're linked. You're linked. Why aren't you... Motherfucker, you should not be... Nothing is... Oh, wait. I see the difference. Hold up. There we go. Nope, that did not fix it. Why are you like this? Literally, all of your shit's the same. Except for the amplitudes, but it should not bother anything. Okay, well, don't know what's going on there. My sleeve is just gonna be a bit wild. Don't ask me questions. But you know, we're here. I'm trying my best. You know what? I mean, summer camp, there's normally other kids. I mean, other people. Other kids? I don't... When do people go to summer camp? I've seen slasher movies. That's about it, honestly. I'm seeing slasher movies. That's about it. In all fucking honesty, I don't really know shit. It's okay. If you weren't here last year though, for my which was fine. I streamed this time last year I was streaming mostly on YouTube because I was trying that for a little bit. And so I did this whole thing with like trying to do like VTuber scouts, right? Where you have to we have to earn badges, and so like, you know, oh, a relationship badge, a history badge, blah, 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 right? And I tried doing that whole thing. It was a cute idea. It was super last minute, though. It was a fucking disaster, and I ended up streaming for, like, 5 fucking hours. Mostly because Stardew Valley took me forever, because I was like, I'll do Stardew Valley for the relationship badge and the farming. We're gonna min-max this shit. Did not end well. And like, people actually told me that was kind of a dumb idea, Kat. That didn't really work. And I'm like, okay. So now I still don't know anything about summer camps. It's real funny because my partner Owl's been to lots of summer camps throughout their life, and they've told me very little about any of them. They've told me very little about any of their summer camps, you know. I don't know. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best here. Look, it's a mess. Like, there's once a month we have a disaster stream, right? I'm allowed once a month to have a disaster stream, and this is my disaster stream, right? Like, that's what this is. I mean, yeah, fuck it. It's disaster stream time. But doing my best, doing the bad woo woo. Let's dancing. I like how there's just a coffin here too, because my chat box is a coffin. Like, you know, it's this fun, gentle, nice, like woodsy stream pond. And then there's a coffin, a glowing transparent coffin next to me. I don't know, that's funny to me. And then you might be asking, Kat, where did you find the fucking woods? Easy, I went out back of the house me and Owl live in, and just, I went walking. I knew I'd hit a water source eventually. What's in this water? I don't know. I'm assuming it's safe, because, like, there's not much that happens around here, but, like, in fact, if I know, right? I mean, you know, I don't have a swimsuit model, because when I tried making it, it failed miserably. It failed miserably. So, We're, you know, if you know, if you know, you know, I'm not swimming. You guys can swim. I'll try and make sure you don't drown, although I'm shit at swimming. Maybe we should not trust me to supervise swimming. I can't swim for shit, fun fact. Which is extra hilarious because my family's actually, like, close family friends with the swim instructor for, like, my hometown. Like, she did all the swim lessons for, like, all the kids in my hometown. We were family friends with her, so we got, like, free swim lessons. And then, you know, I still don't know how to swim. I still don't know how to swim. I haven't the foggiest clue how to swim. Zero. None. I can't swim for shit. Which is hilarious and frustrating in ways. Cause my head. Oh god, not me yawning. It's because it's way too early. I should not be functioning at this hour, but I'm doing it for you guys. But it's because I'm like, what was I saying to my swim? I can't swim for shit. Can't swim for shit, right? Like I can't, which is kind of funny because on one hand, like I had those 3 free lessons. On the other hand, I live in the desert and like there's very little need to go swimming. And whenever I have gone swimming, it's been with other people who are much bigger, stronger, and can in fact save me from drowning myself. Except Owl. One time I went swimming with Owl, and Owl thought it was so funny to, like, drag me out to, like, the deep end of the pool and, like, fucking put me in places I can't stand or, like, try to force me to float. And I panicked every single time. I would just put me fucking back to the, like, put me back at, like, 5 feet, please. Hi, Owl! Hi! I'm talking about how I can't swim for shit, so, like, I don't know any. I've been to 1 summer camp. Okay. Technically. But even still, it wasn't really summer camp. It's the whole... It was this Girl Scout camp that was all about, like, first responders. So, like, we went to, like, the police academy, the firefighting academy, right? There was a bunch of paramedics that taught us, like, first aid shit. So, like, not really a summer camp. Like, a normal summer camp. So I don't really count that. I've been to a decent amount of Boy Scout and church summer camps. Yeah, like I said, I've only been to 1. It was all about, like, first responders type shit. Which is very different from the normal summer camp activities. Which, fuck if I know anything about it, man. So, swimming. Swimming is, like, a normal activity, right? At, like, summer camps. Is that a normal activity? I think so. Also, I was like, how old was I? I was like 15, 16 when I went to the first responders camp. So, like, yeah, definitely not like a normal summer camp experience. And like we stayed at this building like in the middle of town. Like in the middle of town. I don't know anything about the average summer camp experience. We did a polar bear swim at Boy Scouts. Depending on the camp, we had water to swim at. Okay, what the fuck is a polar bear swim? Like some we were just not swimming places really. Okay, what the fuck is a polar bear swim though? The fuck is that? Cause like my brain goes to like Sims. Where, like, if you have your Sims swim during winter or when it's, like, freezing, they'll get a moodlet of, like, they're a polar bear. Getting up early and swimming, like, half a mile or something in the cold. Half a mile, Sam? That sucks. Why would anyone make children do that? Oh my god, that sounds like torture. Hi, Eli! Hello, hello. Hi, Eli. It's 106 out today. Yeah, it's been about that temperature, around here. That's like cool for us too. Cause okay, I never moved far. I still live in the desert. I never moved far from the Southwest desert. Sadly, because I could not afford to move far or want to get out of here completely eventually. But yeah, it's normally like 110s, 115 this time of year for us. So the fact that we haven't broke 110 yet in July is actually kind of a miracle, and I'm really, really happy about it. For once, there's not a fire watch activated during 4th of July, so, you know, we can actually shoot off normal fireworks for once. I'm not joking. Most years you can't shoot off fireworks around here. People still do it anyway, but like legally speaking, you know? Legally speaking. But you know, doing our best to vibe, to drive. I don't know. The whole joke of this stream is that I don't know shit about summer camps. And so that was like the whole joke. That's the whole thought of like, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants because I don't know anything about summer camps. Boom, that rhymed. But I mean, yeah, I really have no fucking clue. I have zero fucking clue. Maybe I'll tell you, I did say that I don't have a swimsuit outfit for my model. I did try to make one. I did. The reason why it did not happen and it fell through is because, excuse my yawning. But the reason why it did not happen is because, I just, so the swimsuit design I came up with, like last year, I drew this art piece last year for a summer design. Dude. Okay, does anyone else have problems with their fucking mouse? Like, scroll wheel, like you click it and you're supposed to like be able to drag up and down. I don't know why my mouses that shit keeps breaking on all my mouses, and I don't know why, and it's like driving me insane, man. Ugh, it's driving me insane. Okay, there it is. Okay, and then we gotta shrink this bitch. We gotta shrink this bitch so she can fit on screen. There we go. So I drew this last year, right? It's supposed to be of me like at a beach. It's very cute. It's very fun. But we should just make this a nap stream, huh? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Owl. But I drew this last year, right? And as you can see, I have like this fun, like see-through, like swimsuit cover with like my bat wings. That's so, so cute. Fucker. But that's so, so cute, right? Yeah, so I tried drawing that, and it did not work. It does not work with PNG Tuber Plus, at least in the way I have my model drawn. It would clip and move, and I could not line them up nicely to not have them be, like, constantly crashing into each other. I'm sure somebody with a different art style and a different, like, physical way they have their model set up, like they're off looking at the side or whatever, or they're you know, a GIF, you know, they're made of GIFs instead of relying only on the motion of the programming, they could absolutely get away with it. I could not, however. So yeah, I don't have a swimsuit outfit, so I just went with my casual outfit. Although I might just, oh wait, the fuck, there we go. Why is there one without my bangs? Why is there one without my bangs? I don't know why. That's weird. Anyway. Doing my best out here, man. We're doing our best. We're here just really vibing, you know? It's summertime. I fucking hate it. I'm trying to live my best life. I do. I hate summer. Summer's the worst. There's not a single point where I'm like, fuck yeah, summer. Because there's not a single point where I'm like, fuck yeah, summer. I mean, like, when I was younger and, like, going to school, there was, right? But that's only because, like, I didn't have to, like, get up super early every single morning. And I didn't have to deal with, like, bullies and stuff every single day. But even then, it got real boring real quick. Like, the first, like, 2 weeks of summer would be great. Oh, I can do anything. And then the rest of summer, I'd just be rotting on the couch because, like, there'd be nothing to do. Because when I grew up, it was 110 degrees normally, and you don't let your kids go out and just play in 110 degrees weather. You don't let your kids play in 110 degrees weather. You just don't. And so, like, we'd be stuck inside the entire time, and I would get seasonal depression, like, around summertime, and I was that weird kid that was excited for school, because I just wanted summer to be over. I did not like it. I just got finished showing Kat the Code Vein character creator, which is amazing. Sans limiting your ability to over accessorize your characters. Yeah, that was a really cool, character creator. Really fun, really cool character creator. I might just go around and fuck with it, just for the character creator. Like, that's how good the character creator is. God, not me yawning. But, like, no, I don't like summer. I'm very much so looking for fall to hit, but that's not in, like, another 2 months. So, just suffering, I guess. Haha. Why does summer feel like such an extra long season? Like, summer happens. Summer starts, like, mid-May, and then it continues until September. Like, why do you get, like, 4 months? Almost 4 months, fucker. Every other season, like, spring is only, like, a month and a half. Because of you bastard, you know? Because, okay. Winter, you have December, January, February. Spring, you have March and April. And then, like, May is like, we're desperately holding on to the visions of spring, but it's summer. Like, we just don't want to admit that it's summer, but it's unfortunately summer. And so, like, we're holding on desperately for spring, and then summer's happening. And then summer goes on through May, reluctantly, June, July, August, and then, like, September hits, and we start heading into fall, and we're like, finally, bitch. But it's a slow transition to fall, right? Like, you know, we don't really hit actual fall until October, and then we have October, November, right? Like, summer just eats up the year, and I hate it. Like, I want to live somewhere where fall is the main season, is the dominant season. I want to live somewhere where fall eats into August. You know? August? Yes, August. That's the month I'm thinking of. June, July, August, September, November, yeah. That'd be great. I would love that. Like, for peak fall to start in September and go through October and November. Ugh. That would be the dream. That would be the dream. But I don't live in that world. I live in a world where summer eats away at everything and makes all of us melt and die. Why am I yawning? I always yawn so much whenever I have an early stream, and it sucks. You get autumn being the predominant season in trade, however, winters there are absolutely miserable, hypothermia, cold, and snow that makes it impossible to go anywhere. That's fine! I stay inside all damn time. Anyway, I don't really leave I mean, I do leave the house actually a lot during winter, where I live currently, because the winters are so mild. But like, I mean, look, as long as, like, it does not fully hit until after Christmas, that's fine. I can lock myself inside for like 2 months. I have to do it I have to lock myself inside for like 4 months. You know, during summer. Literally, me and Owl were like, we should do more hikes. Right? We're like, we should start hiking often. Right? And we had a hike in April. And then we were like, okay, well, let's see if there's one we want to do in May. And there wasn't. You know, shit happened. May got really busy for both of us. So we couldn't. And now we're like, well, we can't do a hike until September. Like... Literally. And like, like, the only thing you can do during, like, summer around here is, like, let's go get ice cream. Let's go get ice cream. Let's go swimming. Right? Like, that's it. Like, unless the activity involves you being inside, actively cooling yourself down, or, like, doing an activity outside, actively cooling yourself down for only a short bit before heading inside, you just can't do it around here. And it sucks, and I hate it. I get, like, seasonal depression during the summer. Like, I dead ass, I get, like, seasonal depression during the summer, because that's the thing. I have a conspiracy, okay? I don't think seasonal depression has anything to do with, like, sunlight. I really don't think it does, right? I think it has everything to do with the fact that you don't interact with people during, you know, the harshest season, right? And you're like, and for most people, right, like, it's the daylight savings thing, right? You're fucking with your internal clock and your you know, circadian rhythm, right? Like, every 6 months, you're changing the clocks, and your body can't get used and have, like, a long-term, like, super long sleep schedule, which is what it fucking needs. Like, yeah, no shit, you're miserable when the clocks fall back, because your body doesn't know what damn time it is. That's disorienting as fuck and stressful on your body, and then you're not, like, seeing people, and then we have, so the clocks fall back in November. Right? You're going to, like, Thanksgiving, and people get stressed the fuck out about Thanksgiving because we still have this cultural notion that, like, the people who are blood related to you are, like, the most important should be the most important people in your fucking life, even though they shouldn't, like, by default be, right? And so you're dealing with these people that you don't like, that you don't want to interact with, that you're only interacting with because you happen to share some DNA with them, right? And people are stressed out about, like, Christmas because consumerism, right? Like, I need to get the nicest, bestest gifts for everyone, which is, like, stupid. You don't need to get the nicest, bestest gifts for everyone. You just need to get, like, thoughtful gifts, right? Like, look, I love giving gifts and getting gifts. I adore it, right? However, you don't need to get all of the gifts for everyone. Like, you don't need to get I'm saying this mostly to myself, too, because I freak out every single Christmas. I'm like, I don't have any money to give anybody anything. Right? Doesn't matter. You're fine. My Spotify keeps pausing. Ignore that. Alright, so, like, you're stressed out about Christmas. You're stressed out about, Thanksgiving, right? There's always, like, giant political debates that happen around these holidays. Alright, like, Thanksgiving is known as the political debate holiday, which is crazy. Right? And so, like, you're actively anticipating a fight to happen. Right? And then also, like, election years, right? Like, oh my god, it's a fucking nightmare. You know? And then, like, every single year, too, like, there's always a debate about, like, should we even celebrate Thanksgiving? Or is it, like, you know, fucking racist to celebrate Thanksgiving because of the lies, the lies of the folklore of, you know, the pilgrims, right? And then, like, Christmas, there's always the fucking, you know, oh, happy holidays, it's Merry Christmas, right? Like, and then you add into that clocks changing unnecessarily. Bitch, your entire body is in, like, fight or flight mode. Like, as far as your monkey brain is concerned, the world is literally ending. And, like, we're expected to just go to work and be normal. Like, the fuck? That's what gives you seasonal depression, bitch. Forget the sun. Like... Meanwhile, around where I live, like, summer is like that for us. Because, like, it's way too hot to leave the house. So we can't go out and, like, see anyone. Right? Every single, like, summer holiday, there is like... You know, there's fireworks, and I just said, we're always on, like, fire watch around here. So it's always really, really stressful, and people are always worried about, like, you know, oh my god, for, like, wildfires. People starting wildfires, which they should be. Not to mention, like, dumbasses who go camping and don't know shit about, like, the fucking weather around here. And it's like, no, you don't go camping during the summer. You go camping during the fall and winter around here. Like, don't go camping during, and then, like, and then, like, we're stuck inside. It's awful. And then also every single, like, summer, we always get into debates about, like, water usage, right? Like, limit your water usage, right? Or else we're not gonna have any water in, like, 5 years. And it's like, right? It's a nightmare. I'm telling you, I think seasonal depression is just whatever is, like, the most extreme weather at your most extreme weather in the area you live in. That's when you're gonna get seasonal depression. You can move to the Southwest desert if you have winter seasonal depression. You're just gonna start getting depressed during the summers instead. Like, the way to fight that shit is not to move somewhere else, is not to do something else. It's to make a point of saying fuck no to shit, and then, like, saying fuck yes to things that you actually want, or like, or, you know, if somebody tries to start talking politics, you just look at them and go, no thank you, and walk away. Right? Or if somebody is, like, you know, trying to get you to do shit, because that's what we do during this holiday. You just walk away. That's the way you stop seasonal depression. Like, this is my weird fucking conspiracy, okay? And look, you can call me crazy all you want. I think it's true. I've never met anyone that disproves this. Not once have I met anyone who disproves this, okay? Deadass though, why is my scroll wheel not registering clicks anymore? Like, why does this keep happening to me? I literally got a new mouse in January. Like, because the scroll wheel on my old mouse stopped working and stopped registering clicks. And I had that mouse for, like, over a year before it stopped. This one, it's only been a couple months and it stopped registering. What is why? Why is it doing that? If anyone has any theories and or answers to the why squirrel wheels stop registering clicks, you know what? I was gonna say tell me. Let's put it in the comments if you're watching the VOD or something. But, like, no, I'll just Google this shit. I have Google. Why is my... Nope. Mouse... wheel... not... How do I spell registering? I guess recognizing would also work. And it's telling me how to spell that, so... But not clicking. I don't care about your fucking shit, Google AI. Let's see. Okay, we found a Reddit. Let's see. What does Reddit have answers for us on this? So if you see what the mouse and the clicking left right button, moving, scrolling works, but clicking the middle button doesn't show anything. I am certain this is the mouse's fault. I don't know, something about that sentence is funny. Cause it's like, acts like it's, you know, mouse, so like an animal. This is the mouse's fault. Switching the subpart around and then keyboard, not sure why the fixed it. Okay, this is just try another port, but Windows only. I'm online. I installed my mouse software and installed it again and it fixed it. Finally, clean a Q-tip, the component, or a compress can't just shove a compress air down there. I mean, maybe. Connect the device directly. I can't do that. Okay, so saying like uninstall and reinstall the mouse drivers and shit. Oh, can I get down there? I don't know, because like my mouse actually comes apart for me to... I mean, it is kind of dirty under there, not gonna lie. It's kind of dirty under the clicks, because like I said, my mouse comes apart, so it gets kind of crusty, dusty, musty, not gonna lie. Live mouse cleaning, hoorah, man. This is definitely not a summer camp activity. What is a summer camp activity, though? I don't know. My mouse also, like, my mouse's wheel is also semi-weird because it has, like, fucking, it has, like, spokes in it. Like, I can see the spokes. It's not a solid piece of plastic. I don't know what that's about. Oh my god. Why am I eepy? I always get so eepy during, like, fucking day streams. I don't know why, dude. It's shit. Oh, don't know. I've just been going on tangents. I mean, that's kind of what I think you guys expect when you come here, is just tangents. Tangents galore. So many tangents. There's never not a tangent. Although I will say I did not have the opportunity or chance to make my cheesecake this year for the 4th of July, like block party my neighbors have, just because I kind of forgot. And I've been busy trying to do streaming and everything and that. But I normally make a New York style cheesecake. And then I put strawberries and blueberries and whipped cream on it to look like the flag, the US flag. I just look for an excuse to eat berries all the time, always. Owl can confirm. I have a sticker I've been trying to stick on my PC, and I can't get it off the backing. But I know it's a sticker because it came in a pack of stickers, and I can't get it off the backing. I don't know what to do to get it off the backing. Oh, I just got it. I just got it. Holy shit. It's on there, though. Like, on there. Like, Jesus fuck. You just have to really pry that bitch off. Yeah, I mean, it's a Hatsune Miku sticker. Because of course it's Miku. I love Miku. So much Miku. Miku's not my favorite though. It's actually Lynn. Lynn is my favorite. She's super cute. Hi, Owl!
Hello.
Hi!
Hi.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how unsummer camp has this stream been?
So a 10 is very unsummer camp.
1 is very.
Give it like an 8. Because, you know, there are times in summer camp where it's, yeah, you're just, like, sitting around and chatting, yeah.
Okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
Problem is that summer camps are usually planned out.
Look, that's
and
the
you came into this with zero planning.
I had a vague plan, and then it just fell apart because I had to panic do this earlier in the day. Because randomly, my municipality I live in decided to change the fucking fireworks schedule that's been the same for the past 4 fucking years.
True that.
Listen, we just gotta go with the flow sometimes, okay?
Exactly.
Also, I might need caffeine.
You don't say.
Shut up.
How long did you sleep last night again?
Oh shit! I slept like shit! I didn't fall asleep until like 4 a.m. And like,
You know, I did as well. I woke up earlier than you.
I mean, yeah, but also we've established that my body decides when the fuck I wake up. It does not matter what the hell is happening. I have to fight that bitch. Like, but I mean, like, also, to be fair, for like a bat, you know, like 2 p.m. is like the ass crack of dawn. So like, you know?
You say, and you like hang upside down while you sleep.
Yeah.
Just dangle off the side out of your bed. Give yourself a hug.
Yeah.
Asleep while your blood's rushing to your head.
I mean, how else do you think I have such a giga brain?
I mean, you have a good point.
Oh wait, no, that was the wrong access. That was the wrong access. Hold on. I mean, yeah, I totally, I sleep upside down. Didn't you know?
Yep.
Didn't you know?
Yep, I totally know. I've not seen you sleep at all, so I cannot confirm or deny.
I mean, you've never seen me as a VTuber sleep. You've seen my human flesh that I'm contained to sleep. So you know, if I ever do a subathon though, like a donathon, my sleeping image is gonna be me upside down because like I have to, like, you know, I would just gotta.
You just gotta.
I just gotta. It's like that joke writes itself.
Exactly.
Right, like. Yeah. Anyway, let me get back on the ground. let me get back on the ground.
Back on the ground. Back
on the ground. In front of the random pond I found.
Yes, it's a very not exactly bat-like location.
Look, look. I was like summer camp. Water, forest. Okay.
Very unshaded.
I mean, it's definitely not, dude. It's midday. again, I was like, okay, I
You
did
like
forests,
trees.
ponds, like water.
Trees, branches, leaves.
I mean, yeah. Look. It was either gonna be I go off and I find a random pond not far from the castle, or we try and host summer camp in the tea garden. Okay, like, and I thought
Right.
maybe the random pond was a bit more fitting.
Fair enough.
Just be glad we haven't seen any like random animals or frogs or shit.
There's no animals moving about. Yeah.
I can hear your family in the background. Just look to your right.
They're not being exactly quiet. Yeah.
I mean, which is so funny because I like your family is so loud, and then you're so quiet, and when you started dating me, you're like, you're so loud, and I'm like, wait, okay. I mean, yeah, everyone's always said that, and then I met your family, and I'm like, and you call me loud, like.
I mean, both our families are loud. Let's be honest.
I mean, like, yeah. Granted, my family is loud because, like, I have a brother that fucking plays drums, right? Like, that's mainly what makes my family loud. And then the dogs. But, you know, animals don't overly count.
True, yeah. Let's see, other things that have recently happened to us. We recently got a Dropout subscription, so that's nice.
I've been watching a lot of Game Changers. So much Game Changer.
I've been watching Dirty Laundry.
Yeah. Yeah, although it's funny, because I found out last night Vera... So Jaden and Sarah have a Dropout subscription, right?
Yeah.
And then I also found out apparently Vera had one. And so I'm like, we need to try and get together as a friend group and like consolidate subscriptions so we are all saving money collectively. Like, I swear to fuck.
True that. Another thing that has happened recently is recently I showed Kat not the thing itself, but like a reaction video involving the Hello Neighbor YouTube animated series, which like I like informed her in an earlier stream, like it's something you would not expect to be as investing as it is, but it is actually real deeply investing.
It's unironically like really fucking creepy. Like,
yeah,
like genuinely.
It unironically makes the villain of Hello Neighbor really disturbing and
like,
does it well.
They actually kill people on screen.
But they like cleverly censor it for, you know, the kids and for YouTube.
Yeah. Like there's like moments where it, like, and then like the final episode, I genuinely, like, as I was like watching the snippets of it, I'm like, this is genuinely fucked up and horrifying. What the hell? Yeah, and then that made me realize like how much wasted potential Hello Neighbor is, and how like you could actually make something that's kind of like McGruff the Crime Dog kind of esque, like children's PSA, but like have it be a horror game about like child abductions, right? And the adults around you aren't listening, and that way like adults who play it can like start like have the characters act like kids would in like stressful situation. Like, it could be so good and so useful and like genuinely educational and entertaining at those like. And then no, it's just stupid theory bait.
Yup. It's genuinely like the fact that I mean, at least, you know, they fixed it, I guess. Like they lived up to more potential than
themselves.
They lived up to a lot more potential than you would anticipate.
Probably because they had actual writers on the show.
True.
Unlike the game, where I think they only had one writer who was just throwing out crackpot theories, and they're like, "Sure, Dave."
This the first game. The game doesn't even have dialogue. Doesn't it, like only has like a vague story.
I mean, like, yeah, but you still need a writer for that, like some kind of.
True.
So, like, you know, Dave is just there trying to throw out like ideas, and they're just saying yes to all of them. Like, that's what Hello Neighbor feels like, truly. Like,
Hello, neighbor.
hello neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
I found things that make noise.
Oh, good. Give Cat a button that just makes a random noise each time she presses it.
Dude, if I ever get like a stream deck, right, with like sound effects I can just like play like that, I will. I'll have a random button. And it will be the most tempting button to press always, and that will be the problem.
Mm-hmm. Again, if there was some way to like make it to program like the sound deck to like make noises at random, you would be like invested.
I would. Yeah. If I ever get a stream deck, I'm gonna have random buttons. A random button. Right, like, I just am. Like...
Yep.
God, what? Okay, but genuinely, what do people use stream decks for? Like,
Humor. Humor,
I mean,
mostly.
Humor, yeah. But, like, I mean, like, yeah, with, like, a laughing audience, or, like, clapping, or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, like... I don't, like, these things are marketed as, like, super useful, like, top-tier streamer shit, and I'm just like, what for? What's, like, the serious, actual, like, practical use case for these things? Is there one?
I mean, it's like the equivalent of, like, having tools for a car or something like, you know, it's an oddly specific thing to help with a, you know, very real job people have, a real thing people do to live.
I mean, like, yeah. I'm just like, because like the only thing I can think of it being useful for like VTubers, because they can be used as shortcuts for toggles, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Well, there you go.
But
let's
like,
see other things. Let me see other things like something like an Elga, or I guess can do. Ooh. Let's see. Other things it can do, from what I understand, is it can change volumes.
Okay.
It can help you with changing like your screens easily.
Okay.
Like you doing BRB, going live, all that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You can help. It might be able to help send out messages. I'm not sure about that. No, let me see.
I just like, I see these things like Best Buy and shit, and I'm always just like, I mean, that'd be useful if I had like a full live 2D model, but like I don't got one.
But you know, that seems, again, the main thing the stream deck seems to be designed around is making things easier for streamers to, like, you know, work with their streams, do funny stuff, all that.
Okay. Fair enough, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You've been to summer camp. What do people do at summer camps, huh?
What do people do at summer camps usually?
Yeah.
List the ones I have. Usually it's a case of, you know, you plan out what activities you want to do. There's usually a multitude of activities because the summer camp usually has a lot of people going to it. So you sort of plan out what activities you're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You choose what you're gonna do. You get a schedule of like, okay, you're doing this on this day at this time, this on this day at this time, that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're usually like free time activities that they have prepared for you, as well as, you know, some mandatory stuff that's gonna be there for entertainment.
Okay. Okay.
And then usually you get some like hangout time in like the morning, evening, maybe even in the afternoon during lunch.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
I,
Like one of
I
the main things I remember with the Boy Scouts and the church ones was that like, the church one had like little stage plays and songs that they would sing for us because of course they would.
yeah.
And then Boy Scouts had a skit time, like a night where all the groups had to come together to perform a variety of skits for entertainment purposes.
Okay.
Hello.
Interesting.
Yeah, I always hated those because I didn't like performing skits and I didn't find the skits fun.
Of course, yeah, of course you're fucking shy on a stage. This makes sense.
I would never be.
Like,
I
lie
mean, look
to
at
their
me.
face.
Mhm.
Yeah, even your fucking your model has a fucking mask on. Like,
Yeah.
the owl totally is not shy in any way.
I'm a very, very, I'm a very, very confident person
Oh yeah,
in my
totally.
in my ability to talk
Mm-hmm.
and entertain people.
It's so funny because like I've talked before how like you have a stutter and like it makes it hard for people to understand you, but like it never, like my brain never registers it like autocorrects all of it away. But like every single time you're on stream, because you're only really talking to me and like our friends, you don't really have your stutter.
Yeah,
So it just makes me look like a liar, even though I'm not. Like,
I have people to bounce off of.
yeah, like here, no, Owl does. Owl does have like a pretty severe stutter, but it is completely socially dependent. Like,
I don't have to plan out what I'm saying or think of what I'm saying on the fly. I have people to do half of that for me, and I just plan off of them, which is easier for me.
yeah, yeah. It's funny too, because I remember like after you first met my family and stuff, and they were making jokes about your like stutter. They were like, "Damn, Owl has like a pretty severe stutter," and I'm like, "I mean, like, yeah, they have a stutter. It's not that severe." And they're like, "What do you mean it's not severe?" And I'm like, "What do you mean it is severe?" Like, that's how good my brain had gotten so early on about like auto-correcting your stutter. That when other people were like, "It's severe," I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah. Just come to understand it, really.
I mean, yeah. I mean, and then also, like, again, it's completely so, like, Owl does not have a stutter around me anymore. Because, yeah, Owl is just so used to talking to me after 5 fucking years together. We've been together for 5 years.
Yes, we have.
Every single time I say that, it's like a moment where my brain's like, the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be 5 years this summer, too, which is crazy.
Thank you.
Oh my god. But no, I've actually been pestering Owl to figure out what the fuck my anniversary gift is.
Nope.
Because I am that person. Because I can't, look, if I know something is coming.
Yes, you are.
If I know something is coming, like if I know a surprise is happening, but I don't know what the surprise is, I lose my shit. I lose my ever-loving shit. Like... And I need to know. I can't handle the unknown. It drives me mad. Like, all of my friends every year, they like use this to their advantage too. Because like, I know like they're getting me gifts, right? But I have very, very little idea. And, like, I've gotten better about not pestering people about my birthday gifts, right? But, like, they'll use this to their advantage because they want to drive me crazy, and so they'll say things like, I'll see like them talking in the group like Discord server and stuff, being like, "Oh yeah, don't forget, Cat likes Fluff Nest," or "Don't forget, Cat likes this or that," or like, "Oh." Right, and I'm like, are you kidding me, Fluff Nest? Are you like, what? Like,
You're one of those people who looks up the guides for video games they buy the second they buy them, aren't you?
No. Not depending on the game.
The second you buy a new video game, you're just like, I need to know how to play through this perfectly, otherwise I'm going to lose my mind.
I mean, it depends on the game. It depends on the game.
You're
right.
the person who reads the ending of a book before reading the beginning.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I try not to spoil, like, stories and media for myself, but, like, I can't, like, a physical, actual surprise that will be in the real world, my body can't handle it. Like, I get so nervous. I don't know how else to put it, like...
She has no faith in her friends and me to get her something she will like.
No, I know you guys are gonna give me things I like. I don't know why I'm like this, though. Like... I get this, like, twinge in my body where I'm like, something is coming, and I don't know what it is, and that is not okay.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
Like, I remember last year, like, all my friends, they were like, it's Kat's 21st birthday. We have to, like, we're treating this like a national holiday. We're going all out. And I was like, the fuck you mean? And so, like, they were like, tell me, vaguely, what they're getting me, to be like, I got you something so cool. Like, I remember the only people who told me out up front what they were getting me, right? Completely upfront, was you. And that is because you wanted to make sure you were getting my actual dream dress from Lady Sloth and you were getting the right size.
Exactly.
Right.
That was because, like, I was like, what would be better, getting you the surprise or making sure it actually is a good gift? Gee, I wonder which one it is.
I mean, because look, Lolita dresses are not cheap. Like, so
no, they are not.
Yeah,
and
like,
I was not about to get you your dream dress and then have
it be the wrong.
Oh no, it's the wrong size.
Yeah, it's too small. I would have cried. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a case of I had the right idea, but I wasn't sure, so yeah.
Yeah, no, I was like, okay, which dress do you want, right? And I wanted to try and be, like, nice to Owl, and I was like, look, I love all of Lady Sloth's dresses, right? Any of the more, like, spooky, kind of gothic-y, kind of, bittersweet kind of dresses I really like from Lady Sloth. Right, and this is my size, because I wanted to be nice to Owl, and because Owl likes the surprise part of gifts, right? And so, like, I kind of wanted to give that to Owl, but Owl was like, no, bitch, if I'm spending this much money, I'm making sure I'm getting your dream dress. It's Spooky Macaroon, right?
Exactly.
Although Owl did get me, like, a little mini, like, gift with it of some tea. That was a surprise. So Owl still got their surprise. And then I had one friend that was like, what if I just got you the Victoria mouse pad? And I was like, that'd be funny. I would use it all the time. I would like that shit. I didn't think they'd do it. They did it. Jaden did it. And then I had another friend that was getting me, like, really, really nice shoes from a really high-end brand. And so they were, again, it was another case of, like, what is your size? And what shoe do you want, bitch? But yeah, like, all my other friends, they kept, like, dropping random hits about shit, like, or, like, making jokes and shit. Like, I remember at one point Vera put a thing in the chat, because like they were talking with like Sarah being like, "Where did you get Cat?" Whatever, right? And then they put it under spoiler of Cat don't look, and then when you unspoiler it, it just says, "You thought it was your gift, but it's me, Tio."
Of course.
With the little parentheses, "I knew you'd look, Cat."
Mm-hmm.
And what really sold it though is Seraph acted like it was not a joke. Like, acted like it was completely serious. So yeah, I've been pestering Owl to tell me what the fuck my anniversary is.
Nope. And I've said it every time. Nope. You get vaguest of hints.
I know it's not for my Etsy wish list. That's the only thing.
Yep.
That's the only thing I know right now. Although Owl can probably guess what I got them. But that's partially because Owl's really hard to get gifts for.
Yeah.
Because Owl just buys things they want. Because they have the money to. So...
Mm-hmm.
And like they're used to like getting gifts that are like necessities, and then like you buy the fun things for yourself, which is so opposite from how I've always gotten gifts and given gifts that I can't comprehend that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I literally can't comprehend that. But like I don't know.
Yeah.
Currently, my top guesses is either Owl got me nail polish or a Build-A-Bear Kuromi. Because I keep talking about how I need to get Kuromi because I have my melody.
Kuromi.
Kuromi.
Unfortunate. And as I informed her, me saying no to getting her Kuromi isn't a good hint because I'm just gonna say no to everything she asks.
I could look at Owl and be like, did you get me a pile of dirt? Or look at Owl and be like, did you get me another fucking dress? And it will be just as useful information gathering.
Nope.
I need to find like sneaky ways of like trying to trick them into giving me info. Like I need to find like sneaky ways to trick them into giving me info about things. Like oh, you have a package that arrived. Where was it from? Right? Or like things like that. But you know, after 5 years, they're used to my shenanigans. So
yep.
they...
Yep. I'm up to your attempts at trickery.
I know your tricks, you minx. Like, that's really what...
Yeah, I know your tricks.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, you...
I know your attempt to... Your attempts to not... Let's see. Seem like you're sleepy.
What do you mean?
When no, you are sleepy.
Why are you accusing me of being sleepy right now?
How much were you yawning earlier?
Okay, shut up. I'm not yawning now. I'm obviously not sleepy now. Ha! I'm not hiding shit. Bastard. Oh my god. What is gender neutral for bastard and bitch? Like, cause like, look, are they equivalent? No, they're different insults technically. Like, technically, you could call anyone a bastard. But what? Yeah.
You shit or you fuck. Like.
Oh yeah, true. You little shit, you little fuck.
There you go. Haven't you already been doing that? So yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Look, it's just, I don't, in my head, like, look, anyone can be a bastard. Like, technically, I'm a bastard, right? And if you know the definition of a bastard,
yeah.
But like, and like, a bitch is like pretty explicitly female, right? But like, I don't know. Like, in my head, they're like the gender equivalents of each other. Like, you know? So so then what would be the gender neutral equivalent of them? What is a curse word that you can call someone that starts with a B that is completely gender neutral? Like,
I don't think one exists.
I mean, there's butthead, but that's not a curse.
No, that's that's elementary school playground.
Yeah, exactly. You know, even though you weren't on elementary school playground.
Nope.
Fucking homeschool.
Yep.
Oi.
Oi.
Oi, oi, oi. Everything
Oi, oi,
hurts. Everything hurts.
I know. Your everything hurts.
My everything always hurts. There's a way for my everything to hurt. It's gonna hurt. Like, it's... Ooh. Oh.
What?
Stream is plateauing, funky.
Yeah, I had to reload, yeah.
It's okay, it's evening out. There was a
Good.
weird fucking blip. I just look down and I see red and 200 kilobytes per second. I'm like, oh! Fucking panic Markiplier noises. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh my god. I have to constantly fight the urge to redraw your model, because for those of you who don't know, I drew Owl's model, but I drew Owl's model like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And my art style has really changed, and it's really improved.
Yeah, you probably notice it just between the differences of our models.
I mean, yeah, like, you can obviously see the evolution, right?
Yeah.
But, like...
Even just with the old, especially with your older model.
Oh god, yeah.
You still need don't you still need to update like the reference sheet for your
Yep,
model?
I do. I need to, because it's using it's using black lines and shit. Like,
listen, she's been very busy, chat.
I have been. You say that sarcastically, but I have been.
She's been very, very busy.
Just stop saying that so sarcastically. I have been. I stream like 5 days a week and shit, and I clip things. Like, I spend hours clipping every single day, and like, I've been drawing other art and shit. Like, I've had commissions and like other art that I've needed to do and shit. Like, shut up. And then also, to be honest, I've been specifically putting off the reference sheet because I'm working on a live 2D model, like an actual live 2D model. And so, like, in my head, I'm like, oh, I can just compile all the layers of my live 2D model to make my reference sheet. So, like, why bother doing the extra work? But it's taking me so long to do the live 2D model, I'm, like, starting to contemplate if I should just bite the bullet. Like...
Maybe I'm gonna answer your question. Yes, it is worth it to bite the bullet on this.
But also, I'm, like, changing my design slightly. So, like... even if I remake the reference sheet right now, I can't release it until the live 2D model. So, like... Stop laughing at me! These are genuine concerns! These are genuine concerns! Why are you laughing?
Because you're so exaggerated.
What do you
you're like
mean?
so theatrical about this.
Look, because I feel like I need to defend myself. Over here, she's been very busy. I have been!
You're just pulling a Markiplier. Listen, I've been very busy.
I have
And I'm so tired.
Shut up. I am EP, okay? What do you want from me?
You cannot be EP. There is a process to becoming less eepy.
What do you mean? I do sleep. I sleep like 6 hours a night, like minimum normally, as long as, you know, something didn't go wrong.
There is a process where you can get to bed at an earlier time.
Oh my god. Okay, listen. I went. I've been heading. Look, I've been slowly getting better. Okay, slowly. Emphasis on that slowly. But like, you know, I've been going to bed at like, you know, I've been like getting ready to go like in bed at like 3 a.m. when like for a hot minute there it was 4 a.m. Like. You know, and now whenever I'm like, I only slept till 4 a.m. It's like a oh dear God moment, because that means I like just was tossing and turning for a fucking hour.
So which means eventually we'll be getting to that 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And then we'll go down to that 1 a.m. and then finally we'll be going at the appropriate time of going to bed at 12. Which, you know, should be the time.
That used to be the time I go to bed. I used to go to bed at 12. Pretty consistently. It used to be like, damn, Cat's like up at 2 a.m. That's crazy. And then I don't know what happened.
I don't know why you started like just putting everything to evenings and staying up.
I don't. It's okay. To be fair, I stream during evenings because of like numbers. I mean,
it's not even the streaming thing. It's just like, you know, your everything, like all your like free time work stuff, like working on art.
I mean,
working on clipping.
No, I do clipping during the day. That's what I'm doing mostly during the day. I like wake up and I sit down on my computer and then I'm clipping through all of my streams that I've not clipped yet for like 4 or 5 hours, right? And then I have breaks in there and I eat and I whatever, right? And then I'm like, I might be working on art while I'm clipping. I might be doing something else. I might just be clipping. And then I have like, I typically stop clipping at like 5 p.m. 2 hours before my stream. And then so I can give myself a break from my headset before stream. And give myself a break from just like staring at myself.
Give yourself a break from the weight on your on that head, because that is legitimately a thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then I get on stream for like 2, maybe 4 hours, anywhere between those. And then, like, I go and I have to download that and then upload it to be put up on YouTube the next day and shit, and have that timed. And on Fridays I'm editing clips to post on my YouTube for like shorts and shit, right? And then like after stream I'll talk with my friends and I'll spend time with my friends because like I was not able to spend time with them earlier, right? Like that is like, you know, I don't need to be turned on for like stream. That sounds wrong. You know what I mean. Not that kind of turn on.
It's that kind of stream.
I'm not that kind of streamer. I'm not that kind of streamer.
No. She just watches those kinds of streamers.
Okay, Liz, that makes me sound wrong. That makes me sound bad. I watch.
Take into account. I was gonna say, take into account the lack of denial.
I watch YouTubers, yes. I don't watch like their NSFW streams though. I don't. You're making me sound bad, but you know I'm telling the truth.
I'm fairly certain that if there were to be a Victoria stream that was designated towards women, you would entertain watching it.
Oh my god. No, I would. I don't watch the NSFW streams. You know this.
She actually thinks sex is gross. I actually think 6 is gross.
Okay. That also sounds bad! Oh my god, why are you like this?
Listen. The goblins aren't here to handle it, so I have to do it for them.
Oh my god.
The goblins are currently probably still in bed lazing about with their shark plushies.
Listen, okay, no, I don't think sex is gross. I'm just Demi, okay? Like, and you know that to be true, okay?
Yes.
Like, look. Yeah, look, I don't do sexual shit 99% of the time. I'm not. Which is very funny, because everyone always calls me a slut because of how I dress whenever I'm not in Lolita. And I'm like, you could not be further from the truth. Like, I would rather vomit than, like, do one-night stands and shit. Within
ranges for that no one-night stands thing.
I mean, yeah, if somebody offered me like $1 million, I'm not passing up $1 million.
I was about to say, we had this discussion earlier about the whole no one-night stand thing. Like, there is a range where both of us would be willing to.
Yeah, if someone offers me $1 million, sure, I'll phone it in for an hour. Like...
I said, I would probably put mine or... Like, even 100,000, I'd be considering the offer.
Yeah.
Because 6 figures is a lot.
Look, we live in a society.
We live in a society.
We live in a capitalist society, and I need food.
You hate... That's like a... Isn't that like a Joker thing, or is that...
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you hate Joker. Why are you referencing that?
Okay, listen, I don't hate the idea of Joker, I just hate how most people interpret Joker.
I mean, there's so many interpretations of Joker, you're bound to have several you hate.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, that specifically, we live in a society, is from, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, which is pretty good. So...
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, no, there's the new Batman. Actually, with the new Batman thing coming out, I had an idea, I remember, where it's like, there's the question of, will there be a Joker, will there not be? There's most likely going to be a Joker.
I don't know, though, because they showed Harley Quinn, but not a Joker. Like, that's unusual.
Because clearly Harley Quinn's going to be an antagonist. Like, you can just look at her design and
also,
listen to her lines. I had an idea, though.
Her design is also very different. So, like, that's leading me to think maybe she's not. The Joker's not there? Like...
Well, I'm not saying the Joker's going to, create Harley Quinn again.
Mm-hmm.
I am saying, though, if you're going to do Joker again, here's a unique thing you can do. Have Harley Quinn create Joker.
Oh! That'd be so cool!
Switch the roles. Make Harley Quinn the abusive leader of the group and Joker be the victim.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that interpretation.
Yeah, the main thing would be, will they commit to that? have Joker not take over? Because I'm not sure.
Yeah, that would be let's be honest. If they did do that, it would be a thing of oh, it looks like Harley is so mean and nasty, but she's not actually abusive. She's just kind of a bitch. And then Joker kills her and takes over. That's what they would probably do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that would piss me off.
And can I do something I know. One of the things that sort of does this is the Telltale Batman series, where it's which has a very unique Joker, because the Joker here, we see Joker before he goes full on Joker.
Yeah.
And he's friends with Bruce and such.
Yeah.
And
the Telltale games are interesting.
Yeah, and in there, it's a very different Harley Quinn as well, and that Harley Quinn was originally in the position of power before, they had Joker take over, depending on,
choices.
If you choose to have... Yeah, depending on choices, Joker can, take the predominant role.
I've never really seen the Telltale Batman games. I know they exist. I've never really seen anything from them, though. I haven't really seen people talk about them.
They're really solid, I'd say.
Okay.
I think definitely I probably prefer the first season over the second
Mm, I mean, that
because
was.
it
mm,
mm, keep going.
I was just gonna say, I mean, like, that's not overly surprising though, because those came out like during the era of the Arkham games, and like, good luck topping the
Yeah.
Arkham games. Like,
Well, even then, I like season 1 because it felt like a more tight story.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it like it had a very cool twist in it and such with the villain and everything.
Okay,
So yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Harley Quinn design is so different, and then like the lines that they have her saying in like the trailer, I don't think there's gonna be a Joker. Like, which I think we need. I think we need a Batman without a Joker for like one, like, this one time. Everyone's kind of tired of the constant Joker. Like, even in the Arkham games, people started bitching about the Joker. Like, I think we'll be fine with one Batman without a Joker. Like, as long as the other villains are solid.
I mean, I would say like it's like having the problem is it's like having Spider-Man without Green Goblin, but it's like we've had a fair amount of Spider-Mans without Green Goblin slash ones where the Green Goblin took his time, which that's the thing for me with this Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay if they do Joker, but I would prefer if they take their time with revealing the Joker. Show that this Batman doesn't need its Joker.
Yeah.
And then add it as okay, now we're gonna do this cool thing with it.
Well, no, but like also we've had like I think at this point in the 21st century we've had more Spider-Mans without a Green Goblin than Spider-Mans with Green Goblins. Like, I'm like thinking because like I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I'm like thinking back like the MCU Spider-Man doesn't have a Green Goblin.
The most recent one kinda had a Green Goblin.
Kinda. What was the last Spider-Man?
Far
MCU?
From Home.
Far From
Far
Home?
From Home.
Far From Home the second one? I thought Far From. Okay.
No, Far From Home was the second one. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
No Way Home.
No Way Home. Yeah, No Way Home had Green Goblin, but that's because it's like multiverse shit. Like.
Yeah.
So like I don't really count that,
Mm-hmm.
Then I mean, okay, the Tobey Maguire one had Green Goblin. Yeah. I didn't watch I did watch the Andrew Garfield movies, but I for some reason blocked them out of my brain, and I can't remember if he had a Green Goblin.
It was a weird one because Norman was already dead in the Amazing Spider-Man ones, but they had Harry Goblin.
Yeah. Alright, so okay.
No, I'm surprised though that you blocked out the Amazing Spider-Man because you seem like the type that would have a crush on the Garfield Spider-Man.
Okay, so I watched the Tobey Maguire ones, right? Because those were the first ones that came out.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I did. I had a crush on Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. And then at some point I watched the Andrew Garfield movies, but I can't remember when. I can't remember if I was like already a teenager and barely paying attention to them, or if like I was a little kid and I got them confused with like the Tobey Maguire ones, right? Like
if you were going through like your rebellious, I'm trying to act a different phase, and
or it could
be the one that I'm.
Or it could have just genuinely been like, oh, these are like the Tobey Maguire ones. Okay, I'm gonna barely pay attention to these, right? Like
maybe we should give them a rewatch then.
I mean, yeah, maybe. But and then I'm also thinking about like animated. So there's the Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man did have Green Goblin, but that was also weird because it wasn't Norman, it was Henry. And also, Henry kind of got redeemed. Harry, yes. Or wait, was he called Henry in the show? He could have been called Henry in the show. Sometimes...
Amazing Spider-Man? Are we talking about the Amazing... Wait, Are you talking the movie series, or I think there's a TV show called
The
Amazing
TV
Spider-Man?
show. The TV show.
Amazing Spider-Man TV series. Oh, Amazing Spider-Man TV series, Green Goblin. This is like live action. Looks like old.
What? I know. Okay, there's so many Spider-Man. So like, there's so many things of Spider-Man.
Yeah, we know.
Like-
So Spectacular Spider-Man had Green Goblin.
Spectacular.
We know that.
Yeah, there was one where like it was Spider-Man, Iron Fist,
I think that's Ultimate Spider-Man.
yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man. That didn't have a Green Goblin.
No, that did.
Did it? Or
I remember.
okay. I like.
It was a different looking Green Goblin, admittedly.
Okay. I mean, plus also that one
Bling
had
bro.
that one also had like the villains for Iron Fist and White Tiger and Luke Cage and even some Guardians of the Galaxy villains because they had a Nova, right?
It was a weird series.
It was a weird show. Don't care, loved it. Absolutely adore White Tiger. And my brother is playing
That's fair.
drums. Oh no.
Yeah, no, there's the Green Goblin design for the show. I
Okay.
DM'd it to you.
Okay. But like, yeah, that's a very different Green Goblin. That's a Green Goblin that's not focused on tech. That's a Green Goblin that's muscle. So like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but
To be fair, it does fit the whole, like, getting hit by chemicals and turning into the thing,
Oh, yeah.
admittedly.
oh yeah, like don't get me wrong. I honestly, it's so funny, like having like people trying to compare like DC and Marvel heroes and stuff because like there's some obvious
Mhm.
ones, right? There's like Quicksilver and the Flash, right? Like, you know, or but then there's like ones that really don't make sense. Like people always try to compare Batman and Iron Man, and it's like the only thing they have in common is that they're rich. Like they're
And have
rich.
super suits.
Yeah, they're rich, and their super suits are completely like, set up differently. Like, quite frankly, it is like Batman and Spider-Man are the comparison you should be making because of their rogues gallery and the way that they're written. Like,
Yeah.
like both
Also-
like.
Also, Ultimate. It's Spider-Man. Just to call back quickly to designs of Ultimate Spider-Man
Mhm.
villains, and like the greasiest looking Otto Octavius ever. Like, legitimately, you look at the design, and it's like, wow, that dude is greasy as shit.
Jesus fuck yeah, greasy yeah.
It's in the hair.
It really is.
Let's be honest.
That's some first Harry Potter movie Snape level hair. Like, my brother is playing drums. Ah, fuck me.
Of course.
Of course. But like I can't stop
Of course,
him.
of
Because
course.
I can't stop him because like he has his right for his own hobbies and shit. And like
Yeah.
No, yeah. Should be Wildin', man. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I hope there is no Joker. That is my hope. Because I think we need Batman a chance to breathe. We need to give Batman a chance to breathe. Plus, also, like, Spider-Man, a bunch of the Spider-Mans have done a thing where, like, they knock Green Goblin out early. Like, he gets defeated, like, in the first movie, or really early on in, like, the issues, or whatever, right? Like,
Yeah.
unlike Joker, where it's, like, there's, like, a rule, like, Joker can never be defeated.
Yeah, it's either, he's, for like Green Goblin, it's either, he's the end game or he's the
first one
first
takes
major
off.
roadblock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think does a disservice to Green Goblin in both ends. Because, like, y'all realize the tragedy of Green Goblin, right? Like, that's the main pain of it for Peter, because that's, like, the point. Like, Spider-Man is mostly Peter Parker, and just happens to be Spider-Man. And that causes Peter Parker pain. Like, that's the point! Y'all understand that, right?
Yeah, no, it's sort of the thing, it's the opposite thing from a good old Batsy over here.
Yeah.
Because Batsy, the everyone jokes like the secret identity is Batman, while the disguise is Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, like that which I think also works for a comparison between Batman and Spider-Man, because it's like that's also tragic, because it's like Bruce Wayne has been consumed by Batman, and that's sad, and that's the point, right? Like, that is the point. I have opinions on superheroes and how badly they're written 90% of the time. I will say, I'm impressed with the latest Superman movie, though. Not movie. Show. The TV show?
Yes.
Like, I forget the name of it.
The animated TV show.
Yeah, but it's, like, genuinely good. Like, I'm not a Superman fan. I'm not a Superman. I fully admit that, right? I think he's kind of lame 90% of the time because he's way too OP. But, like, they did him good because they're like, nah, Clark Kent is a fucking dweeb. Like, that just happens to be Superman, and he's still a dweeb. I'm like, that's good. That's some good shit there.
Yeah.
I've always preferred that.
I've also been checking out clips of the Superman and Lois TV show.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
But no, you're talking about My Adventures with Superman.
No. What? No, I'm talking about Superman and Lois Lane. You know, the show that you keep sharing me clips with?
No, that's My Adventures with Superman. That's the anime one. Superman and Lois is live action.
Wait, is there a live action Superman show going on?
I don't know if it's going. I don't think it's going on now, but it was pretty recent.
I have no idea. I have not seen a live action Superman since the movies, the Justice League movie. That's it. I'm talking about the animated show.
Yeah, which is I was building on your point, and then you were like, "No, that's what we were talking about." I'm like, "No, it's not. I know the names of the shows."
I didn't know there was a live action TV show recently.
Yes, there's one that focuses on, like, Superman. My Adventures with Superman is good because it focuses on a younger Superman who's like building his powers and such. Superman Lois is cool because it shows the older Superman who's settled down with Lois.
I had no idea.
Got married and has kids.
I had no idea.
And,
I need to watch that though. If they're like he has kids and shit, that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I had no idea there was a live action Superman show recently. But no, like My Adventures with Superman. He's a dweeb. And I love that! Superman's his best when he's a dweeb!
Exactly.
Like the old Justice League animated series, right? There's an episode where they visit Clark's parents, and they're talking for like Christmas. And they're talking about how like he loves Christmas. Like they had to like start wrapping his presents in like lead boxes so he couldn't use his X-ray vision to see the presents. Right, that we got him. And then he literally says, like, that Santa got me. Yes, dear. Santa. Absolutely. Like, that, yes. Yes. Because you know what? To Superman's brain, a man that flies around the world in a single night delivering presents makes sense. Because he can do that. Someone else might be able to using the technology of, like, Batman or, you know, fucking there's Martian and shit. Like, yeah, Santa's real. Makes sense. And like, I love that. I love that. Like, yeah, Superman's a fucking dweeb, as he should be. He's from a middle of nowhere Kansas.
Yep.
Like, that man, you know what there's never been a country Superman. There's never been a Superman that's, like, super country. When there should be, because he's from the middle of nowhere, Kansas, grew up on a farm.
That is true, yeah.
This Superman should be walking around, calling, like, Jimmy Olsen, like, a city slicker and shit. Like, like, why isn't that a thing?
Well, it's because he has Captain America.
You good there?
Well, it's because he has Captain America syndrome.
Yeah.
He's designed to be sort of the all-American hero, so...
I mean...
being very Southern would not be very patriotic.
I mean, okay.
It was in the traditional sense.
I mean, I did not Southern. Country. There's a difference. Okay. Southern is country, but country is not Southern. It's like a square rectangle thing.
Uh-huh.
Right? Like, somebody who's country will look at you with, like, city slicker and, they'll be like, you, like, city slicker, right? Or they'll be really confused about shit, like, you know, they'll be like, oh, whatever, it's a fucking, like, garden snake. It's a snake, like, chill out. But why are you people freaking out? Like, things like that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Southern is the specific flavor of country, right? But there's also, like, non-country Southern. Like, there's like Southern Belle Southern, and then there's, like, country Southern. Where, like, country Southern will be calling people city slickers and shit, like, all that. And, like, you know, like, don't freak out about the snake, or, you know, like, be chill with getting dirty and whatever. And at the same time, too, like, they'll be, you know, they have, like, the specific Southern flavors and stuff, like sweet tea or fried chicken or what have you, right? In specific slang. And then there's, like, Southern Belle Southern, which is, like, the Southern equivalent of a city slicker. Like...
okay, then.
They're not getting dirty. They're not, but they have all the Southern flavors of, like, sweet tea and fried chicken and everything. This, oh, look, I know this is slightly confusing, but I'm telling you, this is how this is divided.
I understand. Somewhat.
But I need somebody to lean into, Superman being a farm boy, please. Please. It'd be so funny. It'd be so funny. I want Superman to look at Jimmy Olsen and call him a city slicker. I need that. I want Jimmy to be offended horribly. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm a city slicker? How dare you? Ryan is like, do you know how to, like, fucking, you know, handle, like, a horse? No? City slicker. Okay, that's unfair. Like, I want that conversation.
Yeah.
I think it'd be so cute and funny. Just give Superman more personality. That's my problem with Superman 90% of the time. He doesn't have personality. He's just done nothing that's overpowered.
Yeah, it's a case of, like, you know, for one, you know, his,
oh my god, my brother's drums is getting louder.
He's hitting harder.
Yes.
But it's like, his thing is that, you know, his personality is he's defined sort of by his powers for his personality, you know. He is such a virtuous, do good at all, you know, always be there for for the lesser man person because of how much power he has.
Yeah.
And it's like it's which, like, you know, Adventures with Superman even my Adventures with Superman even touches on it. It's like, you know, he has to how much he has to hold back, how much he's been told to hold back, how
Yeah.
you know he could very easily
Kill a
tear
person.
apart a modern person.
Yeah.
So it's like that's part of his character, you know, that's like, you know, part of the reason why he's become so virtuous.
I mean, yeah, which I think, like, you can still have that, but, like, give him something. A quirk, a thing, right? Like, My Adventures with Superman is a dweeb, right? Like, he's just so excited about everything and anything, and it's adorable. Like...
Yeah.
Also, the fact that we have not had, like, a very, like, an explicitly, like, you know, like, Jewish Kent is insane, because Superman was made by Jewish men during, like, World War II, like, to bring hope to people, like, and so I think it's a missed opportunity that there's not, like, you know, a Superman that, like, you know, fucking, like, celebrates Hanukkah. I think that'd be cute, too.
That's fair. Anyways, speaking of shows that you need to / have been watching, I just remembered something, and I'm gonna call you out on it.
What?
You were like checking out trailers for the anime. I'm in love with the villainess.
Yeah. I remember seeing some stuff about that. I don't remember what its release date was. Let me guess, it's out.
It's been out for like months now.
Okay.
On Crunchyroll.
Okay, I'll look to see if they have a dub.
I've heard the dub, so they have a dub.
Okay. I'll watch it.
Someone's been too sparkly eyed though with the other anime that she's been watching.
Dungeon Meshi is so good, okay?
You can watch other shows. It's not like Dungeon Meshi takes up all of your watch time. Listen, okay, listen. Listen. Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, so most of the time I'm just watching, like, YouTube or, like, streamers, right? Even you do that, so you can't judge me on that, okay?
Yes, I do. I watch a lot of YouTubers and streamers, yes.
And then whenever I go dog sitting, I watch Netflix there while I'm dog sitting, right? And I've been watching Dungeon Meshi while I'm dog sitting, okay? I don't have access to Crunchyroll while I'm dog sitting now. Okay?
Okay.
So I like, you know, I can't watch all the animes I want to watch because they're not on Netflix, okay? And then when I'm home, most of the time I'm just watching, like, streamers or YouTubers or myself clipping myself.
Okay.
Like, you know? And then, like, in the past couple days I've been watching Dropout, so, like...
Okay, yes, that's fair. But shall I mention also the fact that you yourself have talked about the fact that Dungeon Meshi, you caught up with the episodes to the point where you were, like, watching one while dog sitting. And I brought up that you should watch Castlevania because you looked at how many memes of the damn thing. I have mentioned how you would love a good chunk of the characters and such.
Have
you
seen
even
some of
started
it.
the series?
Yes! Yes, I've started the series. I've watched, like, the first... How many episodes? They made it to the Belmart's Manor.
Yeah. I don't remember what part that is.
But, like, you know, you know what I'm talking about.
You're like half-ish way through, yeah.
Yeah, so,
Listen, I bully you over your inability to start things you talk about because it's true.
You too!
I bully you over the fact that you never start or play things I recommend to you because it's true.
And it's true for you too! How many times have I told you to watch Demon Slayer?
I started Demon Slayer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and you stopped like 5 episodes in. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
To be fair, my recent excuse is the fact that my sisters are hoarding Netflix at the moment and watching Shadow and Bone. That's my excuse as of recent.
Except I told you to watch Demon Slayer when it only had 1 season, and now it has 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how many seasons of Demon Slayer have you watched?
All 5!
I don't believe you.
Yes, I have!
I don't believe you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, I'm obsessed with look. I'm obsessed with Tengen, okay? Like, and that is a character that you only really get to see after, like, during season 4. Okay? So, it's a ba-ba-ba. I've watched all 5 seasons of Demon Slayer. My problem is genuinely just starting things. Especially things that are, like, finished. It feels more daunting. Like, part of the reason why I was okay with starting Dungeon Meshi is because at the time it only had, like, 6 episodes, and I was like, I can watch 6 episodes. Whatever. Right? But, like, Castlevania is, like, a fully finished thing. That's, like, a lot of hours.
It's less seasons than in Demon Slayer, honey.
Yeah, but it's, like, 45-minute episodes, honey.
It's less episodes in a season, honey.
Actually, no, it's not. The Demon Slayer season. The first season is a full 26 episodes, but then, like, the latest season was only 13, if I remember right. And they're 20 minutes long.
That's still that's up. Hold on a sec. Castlevania. I'm here.
I love how we've just been yelling about shows. I don't know. This. I mean, honestly, yelling about TV shows, that feels more like a first day of school activity, not so much summer camp, but, you know.
Yeah.
God, my brother is just in the background playing drums. Listen, look, it's like Castlevania is like a finished piece of media, right?
At
like,
most, it's 10 episodes a season.
Okay, but still, like,
which again is less than season 1 of Demon Slayer.
Yes, but here's I started like yes, it is less than the season 1 of Demon Slayer. But I started watching Demon Slayer before season 1 finished. Like, again, I find, like, if I had never seen Demon Slayer and you were like to watch Demon Slayer, I'd be like, there was 5 seasons of that shit. No. Like, I don't like starting things that are, like, already finished. There's something about my brain that just gets, like, anxious or some shit, right? Of, like, if I do end up loving this, I'm kind of fucked. Right? Like, because there's like no active fandom or anything. Like, and so, like, yeah, I watch it, and then it just kind of fades away in the background.
But Castlevania still has an active fandom, though, because for one, there's the new Castlevania show that came out.
There's, like, what, Nocturne it's called or something that?
Yeah, it's called Nocturne. For one, there's that. And for two, you found memes of it still around, so...
I mean, like, yeah. But that's mostly just because Alucard has a very memeable face.
It's also because the Castlevania fanbase desperately wants good stuff right now.
Was Nocturne not great?
No, it's because Konami has mistreated the poor fan base.
No, that's so fair. Konami mistreats a lot of their games.
Silent Hill, anybody?
Metal Gear, anyone?
Metal Gear got it the best, and it still wasn't great.
Yeah. Now everything's just pachinko machines.
Yep,
ding,
and they're
ding.
still, and they're doing fine.
Yeah. Want to gamble with a
There's
Castlevania skin on it? That's what you can get. That's it.
and it's a horny Castlevania skin on it too.
Horny? Horny Castlevania. What?
I believe it's called like erotic violence, and it's heavily inspired by Castlevania. I think. I
Okay.
think that was what they got.
If it's like directly based off the games, horny. If it's based off the TV show, I can see that.
No, it's based off the games. This is it was
Oh.
before the TV show was a thing.
Oh, what?
I'm pretty sure. You
games
can look this
horny?
up.
Okay.
Castlevania Pachinko.
I can remember how to spell castle.
Castle.
Oh, nope. I misspelled that. Castlevania. No.
How do you know how to spell Vania? How do you know how to spell Vania?
Vania's VANIA. It's.
How do you know how to spell? How do you know how to spell the odd word of that combo?
Vania's not odd. It's spelled the way it's pronounced.
No,
Yes.
because I could totally see. See, I was like thinking like, please don't put a Y where the I is.
Shut up.
Tell me that you would not make that mistake.
And also vein. I know how to spell vein. Vein is with an I. Like Vania. Hello.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, how the fuck do you spell Pachinko though? That's the real question. There we go.
Okay. Okay, I was about to say spell that, but no.
Okay. It is. Okay. Okay, I have it pulled up. Let me pull it up on stream. You have the wiki pulled up. Add an existing. Pull it down.
Yep, it's like in the second.
Oh.
It's in the second goddamn row of images.
Oh.
If you look at
Hi.
Google images.
Hi, Seraph. Hi, slash lemon.
Lemon soda _ just subscribed. That's
Thank-
crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, if you get-
Hi.
Yeah, like if you look at the images on Google and Castlevania Pachinko, like second line there, there it is.
Okay. Second line? Yeah, I have the wiki pulled up.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm oh my God, the second line. Let's chat. Yeah, I'm seeing videos that look. Oh, yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, how?
Literally, like that time. Like Crunchyroll, like if you look, Crunchyroll itself said as video Castlevania Pachinko game promises erotic violence. It's like, excuse me, what Castlevania fans were asking for this?
None.
Legitimately.
None. But that's like the thing with like fucking Konami.
Kornami.
Konami, whatever. Fucking.
Yeah, we're talking like the metal band Korn.
I'm gonna shake you. Oh my god, that is so. Why? What? The fuck?
Yep.
What?
Like, I understand that some people can argue that, like, the Silent Hill one is arguably more insulting to the fan base. But, like, I don't know. I think this is definitely worse.
It's so, like, horny, it's gross. And this is coming from me, who is very much so pro Pretty Women. Like...
Yeah. Well, again, because it's like you're taking this fan base that has been and like starved for or their game series that they love so much, and you're throwing this at them.
Yeah. Do we
Like
ever? Do you think Konami is ever going to like fucking go back to making actual games?
Nope.
Yeah, probably not.
Like, don't get me wrong, there was worse companies out there. I'm angry that I have to admit that, but
Yeah.
like,
Yay.
there's just, I don't know, there's something about Konami that just pisses me off to such an extent.
I think it's just the blatant, like, all of their games were so like artistic, right? Like Silent Hill was dripping with so much symbolism and genuine thought put into it, right? And
Yeah.
Metal Gear very much so the same, and Castlevania that's okay, more horny. And then they're like doing this with all of this stuff that people put genuine time and effort and like artistic meaning into.
Yeah.
Like, there's something really insulting about that. Like,
forgetting the mistreatment of Kojima.
Why? Why is it so horny? Why is it horny and violent? That's what I really hate. I fucking hate it when people are like, you know, when it's like supposed to be horny and gory and like, you know, violent or shit. I'm like,
You've just described Mortal Kombat 9, and people loved Mortal Kombat 9. I'm sorry to say.
Whatever. Mortal Kombat, the people who like Mortal Kombat, come at me. I don't care. I think it's weird and gross. Like, also, I just realized, holy shit. Wow, Sarah's been subscribed for a whole fucking year. That is... Yep. Damn, I've been affiliate for like a year. Why when I look up muted it said erotic violence?
That would be the Castlevania Pachinko game.
We're ranting about how it's bad.
Yeah. We're talking about how Konami mistreated their IPs so badly.
Yeah, and that's apparently the Pachinko machine is called erotic violence, which I think is stupid on multiple levels, because one, either be erotic or violent, and two, either fucking, well, don't break Twitch it's not breaking Twitch TOS. There was no like nipples or genital showing. We're fine. Mm-hmm. Right. And then also it's just a dumb name. Like, just call it like Castlevania Pachinko. Like, the fuck you, erotic violence. Bitch!
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ugh. Anyway, I should probably start wrapping up stream before they start throwing out, fucking fireworks.
Well, hold on. Before we can continue, I did have one last conversation topic we can do.
Okay, what?
Before heading out. You want to discuss horror games? Like...
Horror... Darling, why would I discuss horror games on stream?
Well, no, I have it's the interesting discussions that can come from them that I like, and I wanted to bring up like one of them.
What horror game do you want to bring up?
Well, so I remember like one time when I was having a bad, like, you know, panic thing over, you know, watching, because I was watching analog horror that day, and it was not prepared.
I remember that panic.
Yep, I was having trouble sleeping that night. So just you know, your brain goes into overdrive to create imaginations to protect you.
Oh, hi, Vera.
Who's here?
Vera.
Hi, Vera.
Who else would join VC at the most random and slightly inopportune time?
Sarah for Jaden?
Yeah, I was about to say. That describes a good chunk of you. All of you are perfectly capable of that.
And everyone has today off, so like they could. But they're in chat.
Yeah.
So they are.
Legitimately though, it's like funny you showed up like while we were on the last discussion topic.
Yeah.
But
shame.
The like thing that my brain decided to do was like just create a distractible episode in its head.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, the theme of the episode was just like themed around how there are these types of horror IPs, like, you know, like a specific horror game or a specific horror trope that just specifically plays on you, that just completely unnerves you. Like, you can't not watch it without you can't even watch it without just becoming a completely unnerved wreck and having a hard time operating.
Easy. All of them.
I don't get that with video game horror. I get that with like YouTube horror specifically.
No, I get that with
Well,
all of them. Except, okay, Quiet Place. I like Quiet Place. That's like the only horror media that I like.
So like, to bring up the example of, for me, like, as I described them as The Thing, you know, for me, The Thing would be Welcome to the Game, Simulacrum, and Analog Horror. Like, those are the things that, like, specifically get to me. And I think, like, you know, for me, it's a combination of the more like, quote-unquote real. When I say Welcome to the Game, I specifically mean Welcome to the Game 1. Welcome to the Game 2 is absurd nonsense. But Welcome to the Game 1, like, plays on, like, this primal fear I have of, you know, and, like, also Simulacrum, of just not being safe in your own house. Like, the idea of your home getting invaded and like that safe space being attacked. Like, that's why those are like the thing.
See,
the analog horrors, the analog horror.
Yeah.
Yeah,
great example. Literally has a video talking about like burglarizing and how to like deal with that at first, and slowly just turns into more of, here's how to burglarize someone.
I've seen those, and those scare the shit out of me as well. Like, you know, the like observation duty games where it's like, it's, you know, very very clearly inspired by analog horror stuff. You know, that those also, to a lesser extent, play on that fear.
Don't like any horror. I cannot participate in this conversation because I get freaked out at any
you
fucking
Resident
horror.
Evil? You like Resident Evil?
I mean,
because it's less horror, and also it has a lot of campy moments in it.
I mean, yeah. Like,
yeah.
I like I like the recent Resident Evil games, right? Of 7 and 8. I like A Quiet Place. That's about it.
Yeah, but there's nothing in specific for you that like plays, like, no specific thing that like plays on a paranoia that like reveals a paranoia that you have.
I'm just paranoid. I am just paranoid. Like, I don't think you realize, darling, I don't have a paranoia. I am just paranoid. Like,
Okay.
Anything and everything can come grab me. I don't care what it is. It's dangerous. You know, like.
Okay.
Vera is also a paranoid fucker and can confirm. Like.
Yeah.
You just kind of get scared of everything.
I'm just paranoid in a different way. I'm paranoid in a fight response. Kat is paranoid in a flight response.
Yeah, that's the only difference between us. Like, but Vera is scared of everything, and I am scared of, like, everything. If it can get me, I don't want it. I mean,
That's why I enjoy late game horror games, because then it's just a power fantasy at that point.
At Mac, I guess the closest to that is I have a really, really sensitive, like, case of Uncanny Valley. Shit triggers really easy for me for Uncanny Valley. Like.
So fair.
But, like,
yeah, that's a fair one, yeah.
It's way more sensitive than normal people's. The shit that's not even meant to be scary. I'm like, That's part of the reason why I hate AI so much, is because it hits my Uncanny Valley. Like, I can tell that wasn't made by a person.
Yeah, exactly.
And that freaks me out. Anyway. Oh yeah, Vera, what do you think of the background I got for for this like summer
It,
stream?
it looks pretty neat. I do in fact enjoy it. I can't look at it right now, but like I can't look at it again. Like I did look at it earlier, but I am currently trying to fight for my life.
Oh,
Holy fuck, I'm alive. I'm playing Dark Souls 1 right now, so
I see.
can't pause.
I see.
There's a wild animal.
What do you mean?
I'm watching what you're doing with Vera's avatar.
Yeah, it's making them walk across the back.
And here we see the red panda in its unnatural
Listen.
environment. The locations they've never before seen.
I'm just currently in fucking Secret Service protocol, alright?
the Vera in the location.
Wrong way!
An actual like thing. The Secret Service protocol. It keeps changing names, but that's besides the point. But like that's an actual reference to the thing that I do just in person. Can
Yeah.
confirm.
Do a flip! Do a flip! We can absolutely make Vera do a flip.
Please don't make me do a flip. I just broke my elbow. I don't need to break my neck.
Okay.
Put him in a neck cast.
Don't. I listen. I think if I break anything else while I'm still
Ta-da!
healing from the other thing, I think at that point my job is gone.
All right, tell you what, we'll put you in a leg cast instead. How about that?
No, because then my job is definitely gone. I can't even do air check at that point.
Hey, that's okay. Like, just take a swim in the water, okay?
I can't swim.
We'll give him an eye patch.
Why are you giving me? Why are you taking one of my eyes away?
Why are you
Your eyesight is
hell-bent?
well, your eyesight is already shit, so might as well.
At least I have depth perception with my shitty eyes.
Toss him some floaties. Yeah, we'll just toss you some floaties.
Yeah, we'll give you
The
an inner
fucking good
tube.
ones.
We'll give you an
Come
inner
on, you
tube.
son of a bitch.
It's like
I'm being fucking bullied.
it's like
I'm
when
going
you
to fucking cripple again.
It's like playing
Ah.
Ganondorf in Smash Bros. For 3DS and just slowing him down even further because he's already slow. Might as well just make him stronger and more tanky. And that's with you.
Alright.
We're gonna make your eyesight worse, and then we're gonna move your eyesight to another featuring of you and make you even stronger at something. Gonna make you
I'm
even
gonna have
better
to-
at your. Gonna make you even better
fuck.
at
Well, that's
shooters.
a terrible start already. Time to sprint. Time to sprint.
I mean, yeah, we
away.
can toss the red panda into the water with some floaties.
Exactly. Give him an inner tube again.
This is a
Like I
great
said.
conversation to have, by the way, while I'm actively fighting for my fucking life. Ow.
I like how I'm
Oh,
moving your
God.
model around in the water and you just went, ow.
Oh, yeah, I hit a fucking rock.
Did the tank throw a rock at you?
Oof.
No, there was a rock at the bottom of the water, and I fucking hit it. Oh, I don't do, like, any damage to you, good sir. But it's fine. As long as I keep just running circles around you, I'll be theoretically okay.
You know, we should probably do at some point.
Hmm.
Just do a collab stream of like Left 4 Dead games, because that could be fun.
I feel like that
have
would
Left
still
4
set
Dead.
off. I feel like that would still set off Cat's horror unless we mod the shit out of it.
Make it
It's not-
ponies or some shit.
I mean,
That
Left
is
4 Dead.
doable.
I mean, Left 4 Dead is not hard to mod. Also, they're both games 2 and 1 are
Left 4 Dead 2
$1
is
on.
literally, Left 4
They're-
Dead 2 is literally the easiest game to mod.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe.
And also-
maybe.
And also, like, I would not call it really a horror game.
Okay,
No,
maybe.
It's a horror game.
Maybe. Anyway.
Again, Left 4 Dead. Both of the games are $1 on Steam.
Why are you so hellbent on making me play games with like that have at least horror elements?
You're not scared of zombies.
No, I'm not. But my question still stands because this is not the first time. It will not be the last time.
Listen, you want me to get out of my comfort zone and try things you like. I want you to get out of your comfort zone and try things I like. You want me to play Stardew, Sunhaven, watch Fairy Tale
You're
and
so fucking close to dead.
watch Fairy Tale and all that. I'm allowed to ask you to try out some games that I like.
I feel like when it comes to that specific situation, I feel like
There's a
horror
difference.
shouldn't be on that list. Simply because of the forbidden acronyms effect on her is kind of similar
I mean,
to other
I
horror
mean-
games.
I view it as like horror light, like light horror stuff. Because like she can watch Silent Hill just fine.
I can
Silent Hill
watch
is a
you.
garbage horror movie. I'm gonna be real though.
And I have
We're
not
talking about the game.
watched Silent Hill, the movie, and yet I can watch someone play like snippets of Silent Hill. Does not mean I'm going to be fine playing Silent Hill.
It's the Let's Players effect. It's much better to watch someone play a horror game than to actually play the horror game.
Mm-hmm.
For me, personally, I can watch people play the forbidden acronym all the fucking time and have no reaction to it. But if
Yeah.
I'm the one playing it, I have such an issue.
I
Yeah,
don't want
yeah,
the
I get
demon
you.
bots
Much
near
worse.
me in any way, shape, or form, let's play or otherwise, so help me. Fuck, I will
know,
burn that
I'm just
bear.
saying, like, God fucking damn it, this goddamn crystal suit, stop fucking moving.
I
Thank
will
you.
burn that bear, I do not care.
Cat, I completely understand. I'm just using the forbidden acronym as an example for me personally.
Exactly.
Fair. I feel like I need to make my stance known.
No, you're perfectly understandable. We understand. Why do you think I haven't referred to it as its actual name? It is the forbidden acronym.
Anyways, that's been a very successful summer camp, hasn't it?
You mean nonsense? Yeah.
So, anyways, you were saying to wrap up, right?
Yeah, like, almost 15 minutes ago, but it's fine.
Hey, listen,
It's fine, actually.
hey, listen. I had a topic I wanted to bring up.
Let's see, who the fuck is alive?
Hemu is live.
Yeah.
There's no R in the name.
USOB. I activated this a bit early, but that's fine.
Yeah, let's any last words from you two?
Play Dark Souls.
if you're into anime and you're into Dark Souls, play Code Vein.
Yeah. Excellent words, both of you. Anyway, I'm gonna go deafen and do my little spiel. Thank you all so much for coming. It truly means a lot to me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is for you when you are watching this. I will be live again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, doing some art. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your 4th of July, right? Go blow some shit up if you're American. If you're not American, I just hope today's treating you well. Yeah, behave over at Himmerus, please. I put the raid message in the chat down there. But yeah, that's everything I have here, and so goodbye, everyone!